recap them just as we get set to get underway. Lance Roberts will look after this one, the veteran referee.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming in all our sun's command? With glowing hearts we see thee rise, a true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we
The Oilers' final home season, rather final game, no matter how you look at it, of the regular season playoffs. Won't be back till next year, and they're looking to cap it off with the Calder Cup. An exciting time tonight here at Sydney Center 200. And John, the Amerks will have to be very careful here in the first 10 minutes of this hockey game not to find themselves down, or this could be a rout.
Well, I think if the Oilers get off to a quick start and score like they did in the first period of the last game, we're up 3-1. I think it's all ditch and road, Paul, because I don't think they have enough depth to deal with the Cape Breton Oilers, especially when they're on the roll like they're on.
We're underway, game 5. Peter White on the draw to Bloomberg. He'll drive it inside the Amerks zone. After it is LaRue. Knocks it towards the goal, stopped by Kolzig. Snell is on it there. Played back behind the goal by Podine. Thornton took a run at Brown. Brown controlling for the Amerks. Plays it up the left side to Jason Don to the middle to Gordiuk. Gordiuk towards Savaglia. Savaglia breaking after the puck, but LaRue swings it up on the side. Snell is there. Now they're behind the Oiler goals. LaRue is checked by Daw. He gets it to Podine, has it in his skates. He'll dump it along the boards. It comes to White. He's on a 2-on-1 with Thornton at center ice. Now Thornton, top of the left circle, shot. Oh, that just got a piece of Kolzig, and he just missed Scotty Thornton early on. Shot back inside the Rochester zone. After it, there is Brown. Brown for Rochester, plays it right side. It is taken by Brad Rubichuk. Slips by the check of Haas, dumps it inside the Oilers zone. Cowley has it. He'll ring it up along the boards. It comes to Haas. Haas dumping it towards McDougall just outside the line. McDougall's dumped by Melanson, and the puck is cleared up over the glass, and we have our first whistle.
When they have the jump and Rochester joins in the attack, that's when you give all these turnovers and these 2-on-1s.
Checking the lineups, not dressed. Bruce Shoebottom, he did play in games 3 and 4. The big defenseman, he had been bothered by a knee injury. And in is Philippe Boucher, who did not play in games 3 or 4. Or rather, he did not play in game 4. He is out of the Laval Titan of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, played in the Memorial Cup with them, as did Jason Daw, who was out there for Rochester from the Peterborough Petes. He is still on the players' bench. Now it's in behind the Rochester goal. Melanson takes a bump from Akshuta. Now Haas runs at him. And it's Frawley at the line. Underneath him went McDougall. They get all tangled up, and the puck's cleared inside the Oilers zone. After it, there is Warenka. Warenka up the left-hand boards to Haas. Haas feeds it to McDougall. McDougall now breaking in with Akshuta, 2-on-1. McDougall comes in, shot just missed on the short side. Haas chops it back behind the goal. Roman Akshuta looks to center. He and O'Donnell get tangled up. They push and shove in the near corner. McDougall slips by Melanson behind the Amerks goal. In front to Haas. Shot, scores! Haas! David Haas with a feed from Gatto. And the Oilers up 1-0 early on. 18-18 into this game, or rather 1:42 into this game, and the fans are on their feet.
Well, just prior to that, Paul, there was a 2-on-1 situation with a shooter going down the right boards, and then Bill McDougall had the puck, and all of a sudden the passing lane closed off, and Bill did the right thing when he shot, but he missed the corner, and then they persisted. They get in on top of the puck. McDougall got it back, played around with it behind the net, threw it out, and then David Haas scored. That's a big goal for the Oilers, and it sets the pace for the rest of the game.
Assisted by number 9, Bill McDougall. And number 14, Roman Akshuta.
So that line continuing to roll along. It was Haas from McDougall and Akshuta for David Haas's 9th of the playoffs at 1:42, and the Oilers lead it 1-0. We're in 1:42 of period 1, and on the ice now is the VCR line. Van Allen, Curry, and Rice with Gordy Mark and Mark LaForge. Curry in on the left side. Working inside the Amerks zone. Boucher has him tied up. Curry has it in his skates. Rice joins in. He's flattened by Brown from behind. Now Brown has the puck over on the far side, dumps it along the boards, but Mark at the right point bounces one off the skate of Yob. Now Yob gets a cross check up on Gordy Mark, and he's going to the penalty box.
10 minutes for a second. Yob for high sticking at 2:04.
Oilers in the power play. Bloomberg now to Curry in front. Shot. Kolzig the save. And Curry let it go from inside the circle. And Olaf Kolzig hung on. 1:36 left in the minor penalty to Tony Yob. He's out for high sticking. And the Oilers, John, with a goal here, this could be trouble for the Amerks.
Well, I'm afraid if the Oilers score a goal right here now, I think what's going to happen, they have the capabilities and see them get blown out. We just like to see the Oilers to continue on the pace they're continuing. It's just tremendous.
Face-off inside the zone. Van Allen to Curry. Gordiuk takes it from him just inside the Rochester line, flips it ahead to his man, that's Savaglia, but it goes to Cowley. Cowley now over to Bloomberg in the corner. Bloomberg turns away, dumps it up the right side. On it there is Rice. Rice at the red line, plays it off the skate of O'Donnell. It's behind the Amerks goal. Kolzig sends it up on an open wing. Bloomberg in from the right point. He overskates it, but it's taken there by Van Allen near the blue line. Van Allen tried to feed it with Rice, but it's taken by O'Donnell. Now O'Donnell, stick handling through the neutral zone, has it at the red line. He'll play it back inside Oiler territory with 1:01 to go in this Oiler power play. Right side, Rice couldn't pick it up, and O'Donnell fires it back in once again. Cowley will set it up for defenseman Brad Wierenka, who is the quarterback on this power play. Wierenka feeding it up to McDougall. He has it at center ice, looking for control. Now at the Amerks line, sidesteps one check, fanned on his shot, and it's poked back out into the neutral zone where Gord Mark has it. Mark sends it inside the Amerks line once again, comes to the left point to Wierenka. He tried to stick handle by Scott Thomas, but the Amerks will control and send it down the ice. Daw chasing down Gord Mark. Mark here on the left-hand side, inside his own blue line, plays it back behind the net. Wierenka is there. 20 seconds to go in this power play. Oilers with the early lead, 1-0. Haas has scored. That is 1:42 of the opening period. Now it's Mark, left-hand side to Akshuta on the right. Akshuta working into the middle with Haas. He almost ran into Haas just inside the Rochester line. Now he feeds it into the corner. Haas in front. His pass to the goal crease. McDougall could not pick it up. Now it's Thomas. Scott Thomas works it in the right side of Yob into the box. He is dumped by Bloomberg. A fine defensive play by Jeff Bloomberg, who took Tony Yob down as he was going in on Akshuta. Now Haas, or rather Akshuta to White in a break. White coming in, trying to stuff it by Kolzig. Rebound blocked, and the Amerks will clear. It's Rubachuk out to center ice, but LaRue has it for the Oilers. Inside the Rochester zone, Snell just missed a heavy hit from Haas. Now it's White working it along the board. LaRue moves up, runs into Rubachuk. Both players go down, and it's called on the offside at the Rochester blue line. 15:23 left to play here in the opening period, and 1-0.
And that's smart. That's good sound hockey.
Now Van Allen again out there with Curry and Rice. Driven in the Rochester zone by Herbers. O'Donnell will control. Plays it up here on the right side to Flickle. Flickle to his man Hinks. He was bumped. Now Van Allen towards Curry just outside the Amerks line. Steps to the circle. Shot. Big rebound off of Kolzig, but it's cleared by Rochester. That's Hinks. Sends it over an open side. Now it's center ice. Frawley. That's back to McLaughlin to the Oiler blue line. Frawley has it there. Drops it for Hinks. Speeding inside the zone. In front of the goal. Cleared away. Now it's near Cowley. He'll sweep it over in the left corner. Van Allen chops it on the board to Curry. 2-on-1 with Rice. Now Wierenka joins the rush. Curry coming in front of the goal. Shot, scores! Curry. He tried to feed it to Rice, but it bounced off the defenseman, and it ends up behind Olaf Kolzig, and it's 2-0.
Well, you know, Paul, he really made a mistake in center ice. Stephen Rice was wide open. He was trying to get his legs. Dan Curry, he didn't give him the puck. As it ended up, he ended up held on to the puck too long, got into the end zone. There was still a 2-on-1 situation, so now he didn't have the time to make the pass. He takes a good shot, gets a rebound, and he scores. That's a big goal for the Oilers. A very, very big goal.
So the Oilers now with a 2-0 lead in Rochester. As I said, the first 10 minutes will be crucial, and so far it is not good for them, and this could be a big-time problem for John Van Boxmeer's Rochester Americans. He has a young hockey club, And now a lobster has been tossed onto the ice. We've had a fish earlier, so wave around center 200. And this place, I have never seen them, and I guess justifiably so, as pumped up as they are here tonight. Now Thornton inside the Rochester zone as we're back underway once again. The Oilers with a 2-goal lead at 2-0. Podine behind the Amerks net comes out in front, wraparound, stopped by Kolzig. Puck's in the crease. Cleared away by Savaglia. The Oilers coming close again. Now it's Snell at center ice. Checked out the puck by White. It comes to Leroux at the Oiler line. Leroux chops at it. It bounces. White has it again inside Rochester territory. Wrist shot, Kolzig, the toe save. Snell clears it back out to center ice. The Amerks have been reeling. Out to 8-1. They've been outshot. As Podine has it once again, he'll clear it in off the glass. Kolzig stops it. Feeds it up on the left-hand side, taken by Daw. He chops at it, but McDougall runs into him. Now it comes to Thornton, top of the circle, flips it near the goal. Cleared away by Kolzig. Now Snell, left corner to Daw, left wing side. Daw takes a bump from Okshuda, but gets it to Savaglia behind his back to Philippe Boucher. His long shot, that goes wide off a stick. Now McDougall steals from Daw over in the far corner. Inside the Oilers zone, Bill McDougall flips it up to Haas. He couldn't reach it. And it goes to center ice where Flickle now gets it to Gordiuk. Gordiuk and Rubachuk crisscross the Oiler line. But it's stolen by Haas to Okshuda, right circle. In front to Haas. He couldn't pick up the pass, and it comes to Kolzig. An assist McDougall does in this game. His 49th point in his AHL playoff, of course. You all know it was his exploits. With Rubachuk now from Frawley at center ice. Rubachuk just throws it inside the Oilers zone. Cowley out of his goal. He'll play it up the right side to Roman Okshuda. Okshuda cannot get it by Brown, who pinched in on the play, but now Okshuda gets it back. He'll flip it here on the left side to Haas. Haas off the boards to McDougall. Has Gord Mark moving up on the play. McDougall inside the Rochester line, now working in the middle. Right circle shot. Kolzig the save. McDougall with a quick shot looking for the 5-hole. Almost found it. Haas now has it. Haas in front to Okshuda. Shot, scores! Oilers are just all over the Amerks. And this, folks, I'll tell you what, the fat lady is not singing yet. I know it is only early, but I'm going to tell you, she is definitely getting tuned up because this team is on a mission, and they're not going to be stopped. It doesn't seem like it.
No, Paul, it's very obvious they're not going to be stopped. And number one, once again, Bill McDougall was in the corner. He won the battle along the boards. He took his man out. And Rochester defenseman couldn't hang on to him. He got the puck, he threw it out, it came to Haas, and then all of a sudden Haas made a complete, he made a 180-degree turn, and then he threw it out to Okshuda, and Okshuda made no mistake and put it in the left corner. I mean, that's a big, big play for the Oilers, and deservingly so, Paul, because they really come out hungry, and they don't want to go back to Rochester.
Okshuda with his 8th of the playoffs from guess who? David Haas, Thornton, White, and Podine came very close. In fact, Thornton with a great chance in the opening seconds of the hockey game. Now Thomas ahead, looking for Hinks. Hinks had a break, but it's taken away by Warenka. At center ice, Melanson, oh, he just about got belted by Rice, but he moved at the proper time, or he would have been flattened. Now Herbers up the right side, inside his zone towards Rice, went by him. O'Donnell will send it back inside Oiler territory. On it there is Warenka. To Curry, he chops at it, goes away from Van Allen. Now Melanson, he can't move it. Young couldn't keep it in at the point. At center ice, bounces one off Curry, comes to Melanson. He'll just sweep it towards the line where Hinks takes it from Thomas. Hinks in the right circle, stops, sends it towards the goal. That's over in the far corner. Oilers doing a good job of tying up their men. And now it's Herbers flipping it inside Amerks territory. Van Allen looking after his man. That's Snell. At center ice, LaRue fanning to clear an attempt. And Snell now to Gordiuk, back cross ice to Daw, left side, against Podine. Daw tied up by Podine. Cowley will sweep it up here on the left towards Thornton. Thornton and Gordiuk bump together. Now Thornton trying to work it out. Boucher will shoot it from the right side, kicked away nicely by Cowley, right to Podine. And the Oilers break out again, 4 of them at center ice. Podine inside the Rochester zone, falls down momentarily, spins away from Snell towards the front of the goal. Thornton has it there. He'll work over in the far corner. Thornton still with the puck. He's had a strong start to this hockey game. Plays it off the boards, comes back to Scotty Thornton. He is just working like a devil out there. Shot from Podine in front, Kolzig. Oh, White had a rap at the rebound, but it just went wide. Kolzig may have gotten a piece. He must think he's in the Goodyear factory here. The rubber he has seen early on. 11-2 shots on goal. We have yet to play 10 minutes of this first period. Oilers have scored 3 times. Now off the bench, Okshuda. Backhands it towards Haas. Haas is Thornton, he is dog-tired. McDougall does a good job waiting for his men to get off the ice before he'll play it. Oilers slow to get a change here. Now it's McDougall jumping inside the Amherst zone. McDougall towards the front of the goal. Broken up by Rubicek. Stolen by McDougall. Penalty coming up here to a shoot, I believe. Rubicek, a couple of 14s getting together there. Now there's Maltby and McDougall to kill it off. Oilers 0 for 1 on the power play so far in the game. The Amherst with their first. Brown drives it inside the Oilers zone. It comes up here left side. Maltby looks to play it. It comes to Hinks, but the puck rolls away from him to Gordmark. He'll just knock it just outside the line and sent back in by Hinks. Now on the far side, Mark chops at it. It comes to number 9, Bill McDougall, ahead to Maltby, just out of his reach. He was looking to get a break against the Amherst there. Now Boucher and Snell go back and forth along their line, but Tony Yob has to come back to get it. Yob up ahead to Gordiuk. Gordiuk circling back inside his own blue line. Plays it across to Snell. Snell at the Oiler line, just dumps it in. Yob back to Boucher. Now moving over, that's LaForge running into Yob and comes in front to Cowley. He'll try to clear it out. LaForge is hauled down by Yob. Now it's Savaglia back to Boucher at the point. Boucher looking to clear it over to Snell for a shot. Snell couldn't get it away. Now Gordiuk on the far side. It comes out near the line. Maltby swats at it, and it rolls out to center ice. Snell is on it there, being forced back by Van Allen. Now he's inside his own line once again. Amherst almost got caught with a bad change over on their bench. Yob going off. Daw stepping on. Daw played the puck, but it wasn't whistled down. Now across the line, directly across the blue line, stayed onside, but now it's dumped towards the Amherst line, where Boucher plays it back to Snell. 27 seconds now to go in this Amherst power play. Ukshuta in the penalty box. Van Allen controlling inside his own line for the Oilers. Sean Van Allen, a 6-year veteran, 5 here in Cape Breton, 1 with the Nova Scotia Oilers. Easy for me to say that we're based in Halifax, and a lot of people pulling for him to pick up a Calder Cup. 3 players, he, David Haas, and Dan Curry have been here for the entirety. As McDougall breaks back towards the Amherst line, can't get around Boucher, played it in his skates nicely. Boucher for the Amherst. Penalty has expired. Shot right on, and it's handled easily by Cowley. And that's just his 3rd shot of the period. He has not been busy at all. Olaf Kolzig must be having nightmares right now about the Oilers, because they have been just coming.
The little things that make a strong club.
On the draw is Melanson. He'll shoot it. Cowley makes the save. Where is it? Shot that doesn't get through. Now McDougall will play it with his glove.
Can you take a chance on killing the penalty?
On the draw, Bloomberg will control. Can't get it by Snell at the left point. He sends it over there to Gordiuk. Gets it back to Boucher. Now to Savaglia along the right board. Savaglia near the point. Stick handles with it. Savaglia will work it into the corner. It comes back to the point from Daw to Boucher. Now Snell looking for Gordiuk over in the left corner. He'll sweep it behind the goal to Savaglia. Steps by LaRouche. Now Bloomberg will challenge. It comes to the point to Snell across to Boucher, back towards Savaglia. Played away from him by Van Allen, but the Amherst control. Now Snell at the point. Shot goes through. It just goes wide. Now Boucher will shoot it. Hit his own man, Daw. That has to hurt. And Boucher has one of the hardest shots, or rated as one of the hardest shooters coming in of junior. Similar shot, they say, to Al McGinnis, and he just hit Boucher, or rather Daw, with it, and that had to hurt. Now it's Yob towards the Oiler line, bullying through the defense, but the puck rolls off his stick. On the far side, now Yob being handled by Herbers. He goes down, and Podine could not clear it out behind the Oiler goal. Wawrinka snaps it along the boards, and that finds an opening and goes down the ice. 55 seconds now left in the penalty to Gordmark. Kolzig being challenged by Podine. He almost got caught there, and the puck went off of Podine's shin pad. Proud of his hockey club, and he doesn't want to write this game off. He's proud of what they have accomplished, and he just wants them to take something out of this and for future their future pro careers, because they're all young players, and he likes to see what has happened so far, and obviously he's not pleased with what's gone on to the first 10 minutes plus here of the opening period, but he pretty well saw the writing on the wall, I would think. Amherst still with the power play, 28 seconds to go as they bring it through the neutral zone. It's Hinks, dumps it behind Oiler goaltender Cowley. He has trouble with it there, but now it's picked up by the ever-present Brett Wawrinka, and he's cool and calm, and he just sent it down the ice. Kolzig keeps an eye on Maltby, who's into forecheck. He's out there now with McDougall. Rochester will have to hurry. 8 seconds to go in this power play. Hinks up on the left-hand side towards Van Allen. He shoots it inside the Oilers line once again. Wawrinka is on it there. Gordmark ready to step out of the box. He does. He has it at center ice. Now 2-on-1 with Van Allen. Van Allen and Mark going in 2-on-1. Van Allen right side shot. Stopped by Kolzig. Rebound. And it comes to Scott Thomas of Rochester. Thomas towards the Oilers line. Being challenged here by Bloomberg. Looking to go wide. Send it out in front. We've got a penalty again coming up here. We'll get to that in a little later, and we'll follow up on what he talked about in St. John's. Now behind the Oilers goal, it comes out in front. That shot rolls to the goal crease. Rubachuk is on it here in the near corner. Plays it back towards Frawley. Now wrap around the Oiler goal. Cowley knocks it away from him, and it's Boucher moving in from the point. He comes in here to the right-hand corner, and we've got a penalty coming up to Rochester. And roughing.
They had power plays. Rochester took 2 very poor penalties.
Now Frawley has gone to the box for roughing, so things are evened up. 4 skaters aside. Now Curry left side sends it over on an open wing. Rubachuk will hunt it down. He picks it up for Rochester. 1:19 left in the Rice Minor. 1:42 now in the penalty to Frawley as Brown brings it to the Oiler line. Right side where Renka picks it up to Curry. He's by himself at center ice, tangled with McLaughlin. Curry just backhands it towards Van Allen. Now Van Allen skates near his own blue line. Van Allen looking for room, and he finds it. Here he comes up the left-hand side. Van Allen working in the Emmerich zone to Curry. His shot. Look out, folks. Oh, dear. Oilers and Amherst, 4 skaters aside still. 35 seconds in the Rice Minor, 58 now in Frawley's. Rochester trying to get something started. They're down by a score of 3-0. Haas, Curry, and Akshuta have scored for the Oilers. All within 7 minutes and 12 seconds here of the opening period. Melanson with a nice move all alone, and Cowley poked away by Wayne Cowley. Rebound, they score! I believe it was number 12. It was not. Number 26, Victor Gordiuk. Or Savaglia, we're not sure. We'll check it. But Melanson did a beautiful job of working inside the Oiler line. And he got around Bloomberg. And all of a sudden, the Amherst are on the board. It is 3-1, so it looked like a very relatively easy time for the Oilers. Has turned in to a 2-goal lead.
Well, you know what? Melanson did the same thing the other night. He must have had a very good memory, because when he walked in the other night, he made the same play on Jeff Bloomberg, walked in and almost scored a goal then, I think maybe. And then tonight he did the same thing. He went around Jeff Bloomberg, walked inside, and the puck was actually put in the net and kicked. It came off the skates of Francois Leroux.
Rochester Americans, first goal, scored by number 26, Victor Corday. Assisted by number 3, Dean Melanson. And number 15, Sean O'Donnell. Time of the goal, 15 minutes.
Melanson and O'Donnell on the assist. Gordiuk with the goal, or Gordiuk with the goal, whatever you will. Now Thomas back at it for the Rochester club. Taken away by McDougall. The Oilers now with a brief power play. 16 seconds to go in the Frawley Miners. Haas has it at center ice from Gordmark. Cross ice to Akshuta, broken up there by Brown, but McDougall gets it back in the center ice circle. He'll flip it to Akshuta right side. Akshuta trying to get it across to Haas. He was covered. Now it comes to Kolzig, and it bounced up and hit him in the mask. Haas behind the goal to McDougall. Flips it up near the right point. Bloomberg does a nice job against the boards to pick it up. Now Akshuta around the Amherst goal. Akshuta still with it, trying to fight out the check of Thomas. Akshuta on the backhand shot, stopped by Kolzig. Rebound, Haas stopped again. Haas picks up his own rebound, leaves it there for Roman Akshuta. Out in front, quick shot, Kolzig to save, but it rolled near the near post as Roman Akshuta just did a great job inside the zone.
And play the man a little more in their own zone if they want to get back into this game.
They're down right now 3-1. The Oilers had a 3-0 lead, but a goal by Victor Gordiuk just a moment ago as LaForge knocks a clearing attempt down at center ice. Oilers now back in their own zone. Van Allen towards Curry. He didn't see it. Hinks tries to move it now on the right wing side. The Amherst now have a little bit more jump after that goal. Van Allen will try to play it outside the zone. Racing after it will be Mark. Melanson's over there after it. Mark's taken down heavily by Dean Melanson, and Gordy Mark is down on the ice directly in front of the Oilers players bench, and coming out to take a look will be David.
You got to take those bumps.
Back underway, Melanson on the feed from O'Donnell. He'll bring it towards the Oiler line. Long shot, Cowley went down and snared it out of the air.
See their destiny. They know where they want to go, and I would suspect for the next 2 periods in 2 minutes and 46 seconds, you're going to see a very determined hockey club.
Face-off coming to Wayne Cowley's right. It'll be Scott Thornton on the draw with Peter Savaglia. Thornton now stepping in, native of London, Ontario. Savaglia wins the draw. Savaglia to O'Donnell, moved up, centering pass, goes through the crease, comes to Melanson, left point. He couldn't get a shot away, just plays it over into the corner. Far side, Gordiuk is on it there. He comes up to Whittle on the right boards. He chops at it, but Melanson played it. Now in front, Yob is loose, but Gordiuk couldn't get it to him. Savaglia now back to Melanson. Shot goes through, kicked out by Cowley. Rebound. Oilers under some pressure here. Gordiuk over along the boards, but Thornton controls. Ahead to Podine. O'Donnell steps in between him and the pass and plays it back inside the Oiler line. Emmerich's back in there after it. Now LaRue. He can't play it. It comes to Savaglia. LaRue is down. Savaglia still with it. Into the slot, looking for his man. That was Boucher. He gets it across to Gordiuk. High shot over the goal. The Oilers looking to get some control here as LaRue flips it out to center ice. O'Donnell has it. He dumps it back in. Now LaRue will knock it down. Plays it up to Thornton, left-hand side. Thornton, quick pass, looking for Akshuta at the Emmerich's line. He could not handle it. And back with it is Frawley. Frawley moving over. He's run into heavily by LaRue. Frawley has lost his stick. Now McDougall hits him. LaRue takes a run at his man. That was Rubachuk. McDougall finally controls. LaRue has it. LaRue at center ice. Now to Haas, left-hand side against Boucher. Haas in the front of the goal. Quick shot! Kolzig took a look for it, but he has it on the top of his pad. On the draw, Wawrinka let one go, steered away by Kolzig. Now back near the Oiler line. Herbert's quickly ahead to Haas. He'll throw it over an open wing. He and McDougall look at each other. Oilers now a little bit confused here late in the period. Had this dump cleared up on the right side. Frawley trying to catch up to it. Wawrinka will touch it. And we have a nice... It took the momentum away from him. And that's something we spoke about earlier. Now Flickle is on the puck into the middle to Rubachuk. Stolen by McDougall. Rather, that's Maltby, excuse me. To Haas. Haas now in the right circle against Flickle. Puck is free. Rubachuk will skate over after it. Maltby and Brown get tangled up in front of the goal. As Maltby runs into Rubachuk. Brown rips it up here on the left-hand side. Taken by number 16 for the Emmerichs. That's Young. Quick shot blocked by Wawrinka, and Haas has it. Haas just dumps it out to center ice. We're under a minute to go. 38 seconds, in fact, here in the opening period. Maltby just ran into a couple of people. Frawley and Flickle. And now it's McDougall. Up on the left side to Haas. Haas skating towards the Emmerichs line. Turns away from Melanson. Now to Big Ian Herbers. Quick shot, rebound. Oh, what a save. As Maltby came in on the rebound. The shot
In this period already.
Shot from LaRue. Quick shot by Curry. Oh, Kolzig got a piece. Went up over the goal. Now in the crease. They bang at it. And Rice and Melanson killing some penalties. They've got it back into gear again. Savaglia on this draw with Sean Van Allen. Van Allen right back to the point to Bloomberg. Quickly towards the goal. Shot stopped by Kolzig. The puck is loose. Roberts whistles it down. And Rice shot. And Kolzig now has seen 22 shots come his way in the first period. And I agree with John. I think he may be having his legs start to wobble a little bit. Although he has seen a lot of rubber in the playoffs, and that's why I say that. You can only face so many shots before it has to hurt you. Now Bloomberg again from the point. Doesn't get through. It hits Savaglia, I believe, in the backside. Puck comes free to Melanson. He'll skate it behind the goal and end this period. And the horn sounds to end an outstanding